Darby Berhad is a Malaysian-based multinational conglomerate established in 1910. It was founded by William Syme and Henry Darby. It is one of the oldest and largest corporations in Malaysia. The company operates in multiple business sectors, including plantation, industrial equipment, motors, logistics, and property. Darby has a strong global presence. It operates in multiple countries worldwide. It operates in Asia Pacific, Europe, and other international markets. The company focuses on sustainable and responsible business practice. For example, it emphasizes environmental, social, and governance standards. Procurement plays a vital role in supporting its operation. Large-scale operations require a structured and efficient procurement system.
Procurement management in Darby Berhad. Procurement management involves planning, sourcing, supplier selections, and purchasing to support organizational needs. In Darby Berhad, procurement plays an important role because the company operates as a large conglomerate. Okay, for the first point is Darby as a conglomerate. Darby operates in various sectors such as motors, industrial equipment, and healthcare. Each sector has different procurement requirements, making a standardized procurement system essential. For the second point is role of procurement. Procurement helps Darby control costs, improve operational efficiency, and reduce risk through proper supplier selections and effective purchasing strategies. And the third point is policies and process. Darby applies group procurement policy and delegations of authority to ensure transparency and accountability. Digital systems like SAP Ariba support an efficient and well-controlled procurement process. For the conclusion, effective procurement management supports Darby's daily operations and strengthens its competitiveness in the global market.
Quality referring to the ability of the supplier to provide goods and service conformance with specification to meet customers' expectations. For product quality, it has 8 dimensions, which is performance, features, reliability, conformance, durability, serviceability, aesthetics, and perceived quality. These 8 dimensions are important in sourcing the machinery, spare parts, raw materials, and services. Next is the determinants of quality for goods and services. Some Darby determinants of goods, it's prioritize performance, reliability, durability, and conformance. Meanwhile, the Darby determinants of services prioritize reliability, responsiveness, competence, communication, and credibility. Improvement in quality may help in market gains in terms of improved responses, economics of scale, and improve company reputation, and can reduce costs such as failure costs. Quality improvement increase Darby profit and reduce costs. Poor procurement will lead to failure and increase production costs. There are 4 types of failure, which is prevention costs, international failure costs, appraisal costs, and external failure costs. Methods of describing procurement require specifications, engineering drawings, or equal descriptions, and brand descriptions. For Darby, they rely heavily on technical specification and standardized requirements. Testing products are necessary before making a purchase to assure the delivery item corresponds to the description furnished. This is to prevent incorrect performance.
In procurement, there is a critical aspect which is supplier selection. Supplier selection refers to the process of selecting supplier in order to acquire the necessary materials that is needed to support the outputs of the organizations. When choosing the right suppliers, organization may go through many processes. We are going to discuss supplier selection process of Darby Berhad. First of all, Darby will define what materials and services that they require. All these needs should be linked to organizational strategy, goals, and objectives. Next, Darby Berhad will establish a reasonable set of criteria based on their needs. For example, the criteria may consist of quality, delivery, cost, and compliance. After that, They will identify potential sources that is worthy to be their supplier. This step is done by screening the information gathered from the vendor's registration on Darby e-procurement portal. After selecting potential supplier, Darby will conduct formal evaluation process to compare current suppliers and potential suppliers. This step is important to make sure that they choose the best suppliers. For example, Darby will make evaluation based on the supplier's sustainability, compliance, and operational excellence. Lastly, Darby will select suppliers of their choice using both single and multiple sourcing strategy depending on type of needs. For example, they will use multiple sourcing strategy for critical inputs such as fertilizer.
Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. For my part, I will present in Chapter 6, Analyzing Procurement Needs at Darby Berhad. Analyzing procurement needs is very important because it helps Darby get the right products and services based on what the company really needs and what the budget allows. Since Darby has many divisions like motors, industrial, plantation, healthcare, planning is very important to make sure operation runs smoothly. Each business unit reviews their plans, past usage, and future needs. For example, the motors division looks at what parts and components are needed, while the plantation division plans for items like fertilizer and machinery. This helps prevent problems like shortage and delays and also extra stock. Darby also follows the Group Procurement Policy (GPPA) to ensure everything is ethical, well controlled, and follows company rules. They also consider supplier capability, cost, and delivery time to make better decisions. Overall, analyzing procurement needs help Darby save costs, reduce risk, and support business goals.
For Chapter 8, we will discuss e-procurement as practiced by Darby Berhad. E-procurement refers to the use of internet-based and electronic systems to manage purchasing activities for goods and services. It integrates information technology with procurement functions to improve efficiency, transparency, and decision-making. This is especially important for Darby as the company operates across multiple sectors such as plantation, industrial equipment, and automotive. In terms of system integration, Darby's e-procurement system is integrated with Management Information Systems, or MIS, and Decision Support System, also known as DSS. This allows management to access accurate and real-time procurement data, which helps in analyzing demand, monitoring procurement behavior, and evaluating supplier performance. The technologies used in Darby's e-procurement system include electronic catalogs, electronic data interchange or EDI, as well as internet and extranet platforms. These technologies improve communication between Darby and its suppliers and support better supply chain coordination. Overall, e-procurement provides many benefits to Darby. It speeds up procurement processes, reduces labor and administrative costs, and improves record accuracy. It also enhances financial control and transparency by enabling real-time tracking of purchases while reducing unapproved purchases and the risk of fraud.
In conclusion, procurement management is very important for Darby to run smoothly and efficiently. Good procurement practices help the company get the right materials, manage costs, and support operations. By choosing good suppliers, focusing on quality, and using digital procurement system, Darby improve transparency, accuracy, and decision making. Overall, strong procurement management helps Darby improve performance, stay competitive, and support long-term sustainability. That's all for now. Thank you.